What is going on, my good people? This is your main man Ben here. Today we are going to discuss on our office people. So you're wondering probably why I'm wearing my headset. We are going to tackle another headset critical for work from home folks, and we are one of them. Here we go. So if you're working from home, you probably have a lot of different headsets. For me, there is a striking balance between gaming headsets, which I do have, but it's kind of huge. It covers the entire ear. It's just too much. We also have studio headsets, but they don't have mic. They're amazing, good quality, but it is not practical if you're using it like 8 hours a day or so. And we have been using this JABRA for a little bit now, and to be honest with you, you can see the tape. I have electrical tape because both sides snapped. I mean, I love the quality of this headphones. The plush thing here, the rest foam didn't deteriorate. This guy right here can go left and right, so if you use it right side, you can use it like that, or if you want and left side, easily rotate like this. But the problem here is that the mute button, it's kind of, I would say, cumbersome sometimes because it works, but sometimes it doesn't. So if you're speaking to your client or anybody in there, and if you press it, it beeps, but it doesn't mute. So it causes a lot of problems. I hope you didn't say anything bad in there. But one thing is, well, the flaw of this model in this like support side separating the metal to the plastic, it snapped. You can see that there's electrical tape here on both sides because both of them snapped out on me. So to remedy that, I put electrical tape as tight as I can. It still goes up and down. So today we are going to tackle a new JABRA. Look at this, look at this. JABRA Evolve2 65. So it's a USB-A as well, and let's get into it. So this is the JABRA GN Evolve2 65. Welcome to professional sound. Comes with a nice pouch and manual. There is that receiver up here for your laptop. That's where we're gonna hook it up. Nice suede case, man. It's not hard case, but I kind of like this. So when you travel, airport, train, bus, nice to, ooh, look at that. Look at that beauty. Oh man. Mentioning the one on top, this is already like a plush rubber. Very nice. Premium plastic. So it's not closing the ear, it's sitting on top of your ear. Look at this. Ooh, look at that hinge. I hope this holds though. Let's see. Okay, that goes up and down right there. Logo JABRA. Let me see. They didn't label left and right, so it looks like you can use this headphones left and right. See if this goes left for the headphones. So it only goes one way, guys. This is like one way. It's not like this guy right here that goes left and right. This is dedicated to your right side. So based on what it says here, you can tell the mute microphone, if you go and flip this up, it automatically mutes the microphone. To unmute it, all you gotta do is swivel it down. That is amazing. There's only two modes for this. You can use the receiver to put it in your laptop. Also, you can switch to Bluetooth. You can use it to your phone, whatever Bluetooth receiver or any device. You can pair this as well. So I was wrong. There is label left and right, but you will see it here on the cups itself. Let's put it in for the first time. So we're gonna stretch it out because I got a big nugget. Oh yeah, it's nice. It sits really plush. I don't know if this is a memory foam. Definitely the cup size has been increased for this Evolve versus I forgot the model of this one, but it's really good. You can probably notice that, if you're a JABRA user. But bigger cups, plushier, more softer. I must say, both are premium, but this guy right here stepped it up a notch. The hinge that's holding the can itself is nicer. Without further ado, let's test it. So I will never use this on my Bluetooth devices, but you'll never know. Like what I mentioned, this is also capable of doing Bluetooth. I never use it for my devices, but for testing purposes, we're gonna pair it up with my iPhone 16 and see if it, pairs up really quick. And the sound quality, we'll test it, basically doing some different types of listening and a little bit of talking as well. All right, Bluetooth is on and it's not in there. Clash of Clans, someone's attacking. So you can see there's power button in there and there's Bluetooth as well. So we're gonna put it in Bluetooth and we're gonna press it all the way to Bluetooth. It comes up JABRA Evolve2 right there in the bottom. Connected. Just like that, it connects really fast. I do think they have the most latest Bluetooth for this one. It took less than 10 seconds. This is all default and I can hear drums, cymbals very clear. I'm impressed. See, you gotta understand when listening with Bluetooth devices, you are kind of relying on the preamps that's built in here to produce that sound. So the higher the quality the preamps in here, the better it sounds. For Bluetooth itself, alternative rock, it's pretty good. Let's go to maybe some kind of electronic. No copyright. Yo, this is high quality. This is a high quality preamps they put in here. The highs and the mids, they perfectly blend. It has a thump. You have a good bass head cans. If you put your palm in here, and when that bass kicks in, you can feel a little bit of thump in your hand. This has it. Not much, just right. One last thing here. Let's try to listen to some kind of like a hip hop. All right, I'm definitely impressed with the Bluetooth function. It pairs up with alternative music, electronic cardio, hip hop genre. This thing shines. I think office people would be really, really pleased using Zoom meetings, Teams meeting, doing a lot of different stuff, especially conferences. This is more than sufficient, and I think it stepped it up a notch big time versus this guy. And let's unlock some more feature. So it's a direct plug and play. I plugged in the receiver to the laptop and it told me that two devices are connected. So it's still connected in my phone. I want to play two things at the same time, see if it takes laptop and the phone at the same time. Wow, it does capture some very, very good audio. So who does that anyway? it connects in both devices, but it cannot play at the same time. So what happens here is that if you pause one source and if you play one source, it picks it up. So you can actually use two different ones at the same time. This is next level connection. I like this a lot. Definitely if you use your phone and your headphones, this take it up into the next level. So what I noticed about this one is that when you plugged in the receiver to your laptop, you don't need to download any special software. These days, it's very, very easy. It comes standard and it picks it up right away. As soon as it connects and I make this as my main, it told me that lower this mic to unmute. So it definitely detects that this mic right here is in up position, which is already muted. And this is going to unmute everything. Now let's give it a shot for talking and see if it works. So when you hook up two devices, pressing one of these will switch into the different mode, which is the phone. Pressing again goes back to the receiver. This is a very helpful function if you're utilizing this on all of your devices in one. Very, very handy. Volume up and volume down. Aside from that, these are the functions, basically all that you need to run your daily grind. So what are my final thoughts of the JABRA Evolve2? This is a very premium material, guys. From the top to the cans itself, it screams premium. I like it a lot. The sound quality that you'll get from the highs, mids, and lows, very beautiful balance versus, the ones that I've been using in the past. You cannot compare it to like a podcast or studio monitor quality, but for portability and daily office use, this is the most highest quality that I have tested in at least 10 years. Now let's talk about price. This will retail around $250 to $300. It plays out in the middle. That's how it goes. Probably you can pick it up in a much more cheaper if it's Black Friday or it's Prime Day. There's two versions of this, USB-A and USB-C. This is USB-A. The only difference about USB-A is that the receiver, this guy right here, is USB-A using a traditional USB-A port. USB-C is the smaller one, like the oval in the iPhone. That would be the main difference. So if you don't use that USB-C, you can get the USB-A. They both are the same price. You'll be thanking yourself, you're getting one of these. 8 hours a day at least. You're doing yourself a big, big favor. I would get it 100%. Thank you guys for watching. Always remember, God is good all the time. This your main boy. Peace out.